Good morning and welcome. I just want to also give credit where credit is due. Alora just wrote that beautiful chant she did was by Ram Das, which the words are, but it was Alora who wrote the beautiful music to that. So that wasn't mentioned, that wasn't written on your pages, so just wanted to do that. So we're going to start right in with an opening, beginning song, a welcoming song, one that lets us greet ourselves, greet each other, greet this amazing world that we live in with deep gratitude. The words, you have them on your sheets. There's a lot of words today. Aloha, of course in Hawaiian it's the greeting to say hello, but literally it means, and that fits so beautifully with Peggy's, the end of Peggy's meditation, literally aloha means exchange of breath, right? So aloha, keakua, great spirit. Aloha, we're alive and connecting with each other and with the world out there with breath. Kuleana, with reverent responsibility and gratitude, taking nothing for granted. So please join us. You've got the words on your sheets, and we will sing this together. Aloha, aloha, keakua, keakua. Aloha, aloha, kuleana, kuleana. Aloha, aloha, keakua, keakua. Aloha, aloha, kuleana, kuleana. Each day that I wake, I will praise, I will praise. Each day that I wake, I give thanks, I give thanks. Aloha, aloha, keakua, keakua. Aloha, aloha, kuleana, kuleana. Each day that I wake, I will praise, I will praise. Each day that I wake, I give thanks, I give thanks. Aloha, aloha, keakua, keakua. Aloha, aloha, kuleana, kuleana. Each day that I wake, I will praise, I will praise. Each day that I wake, I give thanks, I give thanks. Each day that I wake, I will praise, I will praise. Each day that I wake, I give thanks, I give thanks. Thank you. That song is a tiny piece of a much longer song by Nako Bear. So our theme for today's song sermon is Blessed Are We to Dance on This Ground, which is the first line of another song we'll be sharing with you, Savoring Gratitude and Connection. So as you know, we were supposed to do this song sermon about 2 months ago, and it got canceled kind of at the last minute because of COVID exposure and complications and things, and everybody at the center just jumped right in, to pick up the gap there, and I think Annie just jumped in with almost no warning and somehow conjured up an amazing sermon, so we're grateful that that happened. And at least, I guess the good thing is that at least it doesn't seem at least that the gift that we have of life, of being here, and the gratitude for it, I guess that doesn't get old even after 2 months. So I guess the message is still relevant now. So for our next song, we humans are really wired, for all kinds of good reasons, to keep vigilant and keep always on the constant lookout for something that might be dangerous or something that might be threatening, right? But, which is great for survival. We need that sometimes, but it can also take over and kind of hijack our states of mind if that happens too much, if we're vigilant. So this song invites us to sort of play around with, mix up our wiring a little bit and practice being vigilant or keeping on the lookout for good omens, right? Not bad omens, but good omens, right? So so just join together. We're gonna see what that feels like together, right? We're gonna see what does it feel like to use our attention and our vigilance looking out for good omens. So please join us in singing. Sorry, you know what I meant to mention? I forget if I didn't jot it down here. We are the Lotta Love Band, right? And Eric Fithian, Mary Fithian, and Beth Barclay, and myself. And as always, we really, really love it when everybody who wants to is singing their hearts out with us. So you're really not just listening to the song, but doing that if you want to, but really like partaking of it and taking it in and expressing yourself what the song is expressing. So we invite you to that. We'll sometimes give you little things like you might want to stand up now. Feel free as well. I don't have to say this in this congregation. Feel free to move around. Did I need to say that? Anyhow. All right. So Good Omens by Glenn Phillips.
Keeping my eye out for good omens, keeping my mind strong, heart open. Keeping my eye out for good omens, keeping my mind strong, heart open. Keeping my eye out for good omens, keeping my mind strong, heart open. Keeping my eye out for good omens, keeping my mind strong, heart open. Keeping my eye out for good omens, keeping my mind strong, heart open. Keeping my eye out for good omens, keeping my mind strong, heart open. I won't give up. The truth will break through the noise. I won't give up. I won't stop raising my voice. I won't give up. The truth will break through the noise. I won't give up. I won't stop raising my voice. I won't give up. The truth will break through the noise. I got hope. I got love on my side. I got faith. I got hope. I got love on my side. Come on. I got faith. I got faith. I got hope. I got hope. I got love on my side. I got faith. I got faith. I got hope. I got hope. I got love on my side. You can stand up. I got faith. I got hope. I got love on my side. We got faith. We got faith. We got hope. We got hope. We got love on our side. Yes, we do. We got faith. We got faith. We got hope. We got hope. We got love on our side. We got faith. We got faith. We got hope. We got hope. We got love on our side. Because we are keeping our eye out for good omens, keeping our mind strong, heart open. Keeping my eye out for good omens, keeping my mind strong, heart open. Keeping my eye out for good omens, keeping my mind strong, heart open. Keeping my eye out for good omens, keeping my mind strong, heart open. Keeping my eye out
All right.
Nice.
Good. Wonderful. I think we just sent out a bunch of good omens, too. Not only were we looking for them. I think it feels pretty good to look out for good omens, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
How do you how was the experience for you? I would love to, I really like that reworking of our vigilance to do that on occasion when we can. So, you know, on our human journey, just this journey as humans, we can often be so unforgiving of other people, but especially of ourselves, as we know. You know, if you make a mistake or don't do something perfectly or fail to do something perfectly. So, you know, in other words, making a mistake or failing to do something perfectly is kind of the definition of being alive and being human, right? So this songwriter, Ale Blakely, wrote a song. I'm just going to tell you, she shared how she came to write it. She's a grief tender and a singer. And she wrote this song. She was having a grief tending circle, and she was really moved and started writing the song because there was a woman present who was in her 50s who felt in the circle that she did not deserve to heal or to be forgiven for something she had done when she was 5 years old. And that stopped the singer, the songwriter, in her tracks, and that sort of stirred or inspired her to start writing something to not have things be like that. And then it got much more personal. Then she was in the grief circle that she was tending. She didn't go into details, but she said, "I made a mistake in the role of being a grief tender." And even though, you know, she might have thought that other people would be forgiving if it was one of them, they were sort of like, "But you're the facilitator. You're not supposed to make mistakes." So then she continued writing the song with the message and the feeling being much more close to home, not just about this other woman. So that's where this song comes from. And this one, I think you're probably going to want to stand up, just a hunch. So yeah. If I'm gonna fall, and if I'm gonna change, may it serve the whole, may it turn a page. And if I'm gonna fail, and if I'm gonna learn, may it serve the whole, may it serve the future. I too deserve belonging. Sing out loud. I too deserve belonging. I too deserve to heal. I too deserve to heal. I too deserve aliveness. I too deserve aliveness. I deserve to court the shadows here. I deserve to court the shadows. Belonging. Yes, I do. I too deserve to heal. I too deserve aliveness. I deserve to court the shadows here. I too deserve belonging. I too deserve to heal. I too deserve aliveness. I deserve to court the shadows here. If I'm gonna fall, and if I'm gonna change, may it serve the whole, may it turn a page. And if I'm gonna fail, and if I'm gonna learn, may it serve the whole, may it serve the future. I too deserve belonging. I too deserve to heal. I too deserve aliveness. I deserve to court the shadows here. I too deserve belonging. I too deserve to heal. I too deserve aliveness. I deserve to court the shadows. Now look at someone and say, belong.
the shadows here. You too deserve belonging. You too deserve to heal. You too deserve aliveness. You deserve to court the shadows here.
It's a miracle. She's good.
Yeah. I'm going to try putting my cough drop in, and I may have to take it out in the middle of the song. So sorry. My throat's getting a little sore. So thank you for that beautiful participation and taking in that you deserve, we all deserve belonging and healing, no matter what we've done. So our next song, it's a kind of prayer, I guess you could think of it, of profound gratitude for the blessing of this precious life and the place that we have, right? The place that we have to be in it. It's called Blessed We Are, and it's by Pia Luzzi. Not to be confused with Alora's dog, Lucci. But maybe they're somehow connected.
Blessed we are to dance on this ground with the rhythm of saints to carry the sound. We hold a prayer for the earth, for the ones yet to come. May you walk in beauty and remember your song. Remember
So this next song takes the praise and gratitude for being here and the earth that we inhabit to another level. Praise for the ground we walk upon. It's kind of a love song of the place that we inhabit here, that we're lucky enough to. And also, the song invites us to remember just how comforting and uplifting it can be to feel and savor our connection with it, right? It's by Maggie Wheeler.
When your heart beats fast and the tears come down, when the way is dark and you can't calm down, sing oh, and praise for the ground we walk upon, and pray for the ground we walk upon. Praise for the earth and all that she shares. Praise for her bounty and praise for her care. Praise for the work that we do with our hands, and praise for the ground we walk upon, and pray for the ground we walk upon. When the loss is great and you're feeling alone, when your soul is lost, can't find your way home, sing oh, and praise for the ground we walk upon, and pray for the ground we walk upon, and praise for the ground we walk upon, and pray for the ground we walk upon.
We practiced singing this one back in the fall under an overpass in outer Chelsea, and that somehow that song is always connected with that place where you have fabulous sort of surround sound. Our last song is really all about our being in this together. Whatever challenges we're facing in our planet, in our species, in our country, and elsewhere, this song kind of asserts and also kind of assures us that we can maybe the only way that we can rise to face and meet these challenges is in connection with each other together. So this one, it's one to stand. You'll see what I mean. And my fantasy, okay, I'm just going to say my fantasy. My fantasy is one day, or partly today, for a room full of people to be waltzing and twirling to this song, okay? So, I know we got our dancers, so. Break down the systems of hate and oppression. We'll rebuild a world fed by collective vision. Radical communal healing and pleasure. Our liberation is woven together. Here we go, your part easy to follow. Our liberation is woven together. 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 Spirit embodied puts love into action. Speaks truth with courage and moves with compassion. May we be disciplined, may we be giving. Prayers to the ancestors, prayers for the living. Here we go. Our liberation is woven together. 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 Break down the systems of hate and oppression. We'll rebuild a world fed by collective vision. May we be disciplined, may we be giving. Prayers to the ancestors, prayers for the living. Here we go. Our liberation is woven together. 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 That's it. Thank you. Thank you.
And this is Carol Bardenstein, by the way, our fearless leader.